What is up? What is up? How is everybody today? What up, Raph? Oh. Oh. How is everybody today? Oh, and for those of you that didn't get to watch it this morning, I did my review of the Drone BF that Kringle sent me. I put the link in the description along with the Facebook, the Snapchat, and the Patreon. Raph, I'm doing good. Second video of the day, so I'm breathing most definitely. What up, Andy? I don't know how lucky you are having to look at my face twice in a day. Oh. I know Tony probably won't get a chance to watch. He's busy down in Tampa. Or not Tampa, Miami. If any of you guys are in Miami, swing by the Vape Expo down there. Give Tony a heads up from Ryan. Or the fat one. Oh. Alright guys, so this is going to be a Q&A like we normally do on Fridays. So, if you're watching, get your questions ready because this is going to rely on you guys for the content. So. Yeah, Michael, that was this weekend. Tony's already sent me some Snapchats from the event, and it looks like it's going really well. Looked like it was extremely busy. I wish I could be there, but I'm in Kentucky. Oh. Jerry, I was told you guys actually just got a new vape shop that Kenny owns. If Kenny's got a vape shop up there, it should be pretty good. Well, Michael, you still got plenty of time to get there. What up, Josh? Raph, I have been to Canada and a couple of other places. So yeah, I've traveled outside of the U.S. But used to, traveling to Canada did not require a passport. It does now, though. What time does it stop? Mike, I'm not sure. I think 7 or 8. But I'm pretty sure it goes tomorrow, too. And tonight, actually, honestly, might only be business to business. I'm not sure. You have to get on the events page and find out for sure what time it actually goes till. We did gain another Patreon supporter this week. What up, Kanan? I will be doing the shout out for that next Friday if everything goes well. So if you want your shout out from Patreon this month, you still got time. Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate it. I do want to say thank you to Andy. Andy actually did a blog about this channel today, and I appreciate that greatly. Josh, man, add me. The link to add me on Snapchat's in the description. Kanan, I remember you from the channel. I honestly don't remember you in person, but I'm a lot better with faces than I am with names. And the juice that I'm vaping on today is Killer Custard, Vanilla Custard by Vapetasia. We just got it in at the shop, and it's on the website at mountainvapors.net if you guys want some. It's $30 for 100 mils, and it's delicious. Logan, what RDA did you get? Hopefully it's the Goon. The Govad is a really good RDA, especially for flavor. You've really got to learn how to build that, though, because you want to build your coil close to the airflow. That's going to give you your best flavor on that. Raph, that's hard because the Squonk RDAs, it really depends on which one you get. And if you want a setup that you can lay down on its side, definitely go with the RTA. And I definitely recommend the Faro RTA. I've had a lot of good luck with this thing, and now both of us, me and Mark, both are using them. Logan, pre-made coils are always a good way to go. I know a lot of people that know how to make their own coils buy the pre-made coils. Josh, man, the only way to get really good flavor is to use the right tank or dripper with a good build or a good coil in it. Ref, okay. Yeah, quite a few people that I know actually use temp control. Not so much the nickel temp control anymore. Most people use stainless steel for temp, and it works pretty well. I've actually dabbled with it. Logan, man, if you're not comfortable building yourself, then practice more, and by all means. Yeah, nobody wants to blow up. Although my face is so ugly that if it did blow up, it might actually improve the looks of it. Can't quit yawning today. Haven't had enough coffee. I have the Oceanus by Anakin. It's the one I'm using right now. I love this little mod. It's really nice. Michael says, I've only used temp control once, but ever since my voltage jumps around inconsistently and I'm scared to use it anymore. Mike, whenever you're using temp temp control, your power or your voltage is going to jump some because your resistance changes, and that's how the mod actually does temp control. How many mods do I own, Andy? If you ask my fiance, too many. I would say, what up, Kringle? I would say honestly, 10 or 11, but that's just guessing because I obviously don't have them all here at the shop. I've got a few. Notice that I've got to juice it up quite frequently. Is that normal? Yeah, it depends on the coil and how you're running it. But yeah, it's not unusual to have to juice it on a regular. What up, Nate? Like I said, for those of you that didn't get to catch my video earlier on the drone, links are in the description. It's not your typical review. What up, Steven? Steven, I do from time to time, but mainly whenever I do, it's honestly just like the pay-per-views, because they're not $30 a month to $30 or $40 a month to watch anymore. And other than that, it's just highlights on YouTube. Kringle, I said hi to you. Don't start. Yeah, what Nate said. He's the one that's taking care of my website for me. And I appreciate that greatly. About 70 watts on a NI80 fused Clapton coil. It's around 0.15 ohms. I honestly probably would, for myself, the way I like to vape, I'd probably run it a little bit hotter than that, but I will be working for the solar eclipse on Monday, Stephen. I will be here at the shop. Are you going to save this? Jerry, man, I always save my videos to the channel unless something goes wrong. Hot wings, man. Come on. I like my wings to be boneless, though. Kringle, I'm glad you're getting to at least hear my voice, even though you're probably not seeing my face. McGregor, I don't like Mayweather. I don't like the way he fights. He fights scared. He'd rather run away from you than he would actually get in and go toe to toe with you. And I don't like that. If you're going to box, then box. I've heard my voice called a lot of things. Soothing has never been one of them. Steven, you're cracking me up. And yes, Andy, I would like that drag, but that's not why I'm McGregor over Mayweather. I just like the way McGregor fights. Target, I don't like Walmart. What milligram do I vape? I vape a 6 for the most part. I do play some video games, but not very often. I play mainly sports titles and Call of Duty. Although honestly, I play 360, so I don't know how many people still have an Xbox 360, but I just haven't had the money to go buy an Xbox One or PS4 yet. I haven't heard anything as of yet new with CASAL or the advocacy world. I think everybody's kind of cooling off after the FDA's statement extending the deadline. Or at least I hope that's what it is, and I hope it's not a storm brewing. But yeah, let me answer Stephen real quick, Nate, and I will talk somewhat about advocacy. And Stephen asked what my favorite NFL team is. It's two of them. The Cowboys. I've been a Cowboys fan since I can remember, because I was born in '86, and the first football I remember was when Aikman, Irvin, and Smith, and Johnston, and Novacek, the Cowboys of the early '90s. What up, Squid? Now, back to Nate's question about advocacy. I'm not sure when they're going to make those deadlines official. From what I understand, they already are. But I'm not 100% on that. And the really positive note is in talking to a bunch of people that have some knowledge of the way that Scott Gottlieb thinks, he is also actually in support of Duncan Hunter's bill that would somewhat keep the FDA's regulatory reins down and help the industry quite a bit. But now, if you want to go more in depth to that, the first thing you should do is actually go read Duncan Hunter's bill, and you can find it in detail online. And it's long. It's long. Stephen, I won't get into that because that gets into politics, and that's something I don't get into on the channel. However, let's see. Yeah, if Duncan Hunter's bill passes, then absolutely. Steven already answered that. Second favorite's Cleveland Browns. Or I thought I said that. I may not have. And Nate, if Duncan's bill passes, that will make it possible for shops to do coil builds and stuff like that. Okay. My bad, Steven. I thought I had. Yeah, I've been a Browns fan since about the same time when they had Kosar. And I honestly just about quit watching football after the Browns moved to Baltimore and became the Ravens. Favorite YouTubers? Most of them's vape YouTubers. I love Vaping Heathen. He's a firefighter like I am, and I respect him for that. I like Vaping Biker. I like Phil Basardo because of how in depth he is on his reviews. I like DJ LSB because he's the same way with his reviews, very in depth, and he's actually subscribed to my channel, which is awesome. There's quite a few. I watch a lot of YouTube. I live in Kentucky, and started YouTube because people asked me to. I do like Grim Green. A lot. Yeah, no. Actually, it was not Ryan that got me to start a YouTube. It was the people that were on Ryan's channel that made me start YouTube. You guys, the subscribers. You guys are the ones that talked me into doing a YouTube. That plus the fact that Ryan continuously says, he don't want to make his a vaping channel. So I decided I would make mine a vaping channel and share what bit of knowledge I have with you guys as you guys ask for it. Favorite movie of all time? I don't know. There's a lot of really good movies. A lot of really good movies. That would take... I could do an hour-long video on just my favorite movies. What up, Andre? Alright, Steven. This is the last non-vaping question, but I'll answer that one because that's a good one. Flair. And I say Flair because Flair was more of a technical wrestler than Hogan. Hogan could never actually work in the ring. Michael, what'd you get? What up, Toxic? I haven't talked to you in a while. But yeah, if you guys had never asked, I would have never started the YouTube channel. Actually, Nate, I'm not sure, but we have just talked about that. Jerry, absolutely. If you're wanting to come down and whenever I'm here, the only time that I'm not here is Tuesdays, and then of course Sundays because we're not open on Sundays. Awesome. New coils are always fun. Toxic Son, that's what we're all trying to do, is just get through the days. Favorite mech? It goes back a while, but the Copper Nemesis. I think it was H Cigar actually did the Copper Nemesis clone before the company that actually made the Nemesis did a Copper. So it's kind of funny because the clone company beat the actual company making the mod to it. Favorite mouth to lung? Without a doubt, the K-Fun. It's any of the K-Fun tanks. I've got the K-Fun Light Plus myself, and anytime I'm doing a mouth to lung, chances are that's what I'm vaping on. As far as mouth to lung starter kits, probably the IO. It's by Joytech. It's a really good one. I'm not sure, Nate. I think you got the IO, but I'm not positive. Yeah, the IO is really nice. It's a really good starter kit for somebody to start out on too. The Stick V8 and the Stick V8 Baby they're really good little banger kits. If you just want something you can take out and not really worry about losing, they hit really nice with the right coils in them. Top 3 juices. I would say that Super Good by Squeezy is number 3. And then the top 2 would be 1A and 1B. And it would be Ends Game Vanilla Custard and the Killer Custard Vanilla Custard by Vapetasia. I don't really know which one of those two that I like better, but I would say that would be it. What's up, Mia? I hope I'm saying that name right. Mia Zorko. Nate, I think you meant an 18 milligram because it won't hold 18 milliliters. I do think this is by far the most questions I've answered on a video. Not all of them were vaping, but they were all questions. Nate, if you make that thing hold 18 milliliters of juice, you have to bring it down to the shop, and I've got to be able to post pictures of that to Instagram. And Snapchat, for that matter. Nate is the guy that made his Pharaoh hold 10 mils of liquid by adding another extension on it. Nate, I wouldn't put it past you. Okay, 12.7 mils of juice in the Pharaoh. But yeah, any of you guys that want to come visit the shop, come in anytime. If you just want to come into the shop, we're open Monday through Saturday, 11 to 7. If you want to come in whenever I'm here every day that I just said we were open, except for Tuesday. What up, Negro? I like that name. That's honestly, that's pretty good. That's awesome, man. Thanks for the support. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate the support. Yeah, 728 subscribers. That's more than I ever thought I would get, and I'm very thankful for it. I can't get over that name, man. For those of you who can't see the comments, his screen name is Knee, Knee, Grow, Grow. That's definitely different. But now one thing I have to say is a thank you to Ryan Hall, because my channel took a big leap in subscribers whenever he actually linked my channel in his videos. So I have to say thank you for that. What up, Sean? That, Nate, whenever it reaches 1,000, I will be honestly shocked. Which I'll be shocked whenever it hits 800. Because I never saw this channel, especially with the kind of videos I do, I never saw this channel growing past, 200-300. Yeah. A lot of people subscribed to it because Ryan linked the wrong channel the first time he went to link it. So yeah, it was funny. Andy, I don't know that I'll be 2,000 by Christmas, but that would be awesome. Yeah, if you guys want to help the channel grow, like, share the channel. I honestly probably don't do as much sharing as I could, because I'm happy with the channel. But if you guys want to share the channel around in vape groups or vape forums, I appreciate it a lot. Yes. Yeah, as Nate says, smash that like button. Ryan, actually, a couple videos back, last time he was down here, he told me I needed to do more clickbaity titles on my videos, but that's just not who I am. I'm not doing this for marketing. I'm not doing this to try to gain 20 million subscribers and make a living off of YouTube. That's not it. However, for those of you that have made it this far, I appreciate it greatly. I'm happy that you guys are liking the channel, liking the content. Sean, I'm me. That's the only person I know how to be. I couldn't be fake if I tried to because I'm not a very good actor. So yeah, that's all it is, man. I am who I am, like it or love it or hate it. You know, that's me. But guys, I'm going to go ahead, call this one a video, and get back out here to work. So, but I appreciate it. Everything goes well. I'll see you next week. Might do another 3 video week. I don't know exactly what the schedule for that will be. If it goes well, it'll be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday instead of having to do 2 in one day. But yeah, I'm going to jump off of here, and I will see y'all later. Peace.